What if I told you that every single dream you've ever had was actually a divine download from your higher self? That while your physical body rests, your soul is receiving direct communication from the universe about your true destiny. If you've been having vivid dreams, recurring symbols, or wake up feeling like you've been somewhere important, this message is specifically for you, chosen one. For too long, the world has dismissed dreams as mere brain activity, random neural firings with no deeper meaning. But you know better, don't you? You've felt the power, the significance, the undeniable truth that your dreams carry messages far beyond what science can explain. Today, we're going to unlock the ancient wisdom of dream interpretation and reveal how your subconscious mind is literally mapping out your soul's journey. When you close your eyes each night, you're not just entering sleep. You're crossing the veil into the realm where your soul communicates freely with the divine. Dreams speak in symbols, metaphors, and emotions because this is the language of the spirit world. Your rational mind steps aside, allowing pure divine wisdom to flow through. Think about it. Why do certain dreams feel so real that you wake up changed? Why do some images haunt you for days while others fade immediately? It's because your higher self is highlighting the messages you need most. The universe doesn't speak in words, it speaks in experiences, feelings, and symbolic imagery that bypasses your logical mind and speaks directly to your soul. Every night, you're receiving a masterclass in spiritual communication. Your dreams are like a sacred text written specifically for you, in a language only your soul can fully understand. The symbols that appear aren't random. They're carefully chosen by your higher consciousness to convey exactly what you need to know for your spiritual evolution. Consider this. Ancient civilizations built entire belief systems around dream interpretation. The Egyptians had dream temples where people would go specifically to receive divine guidance through their dreams. Native American cultures viewed dreams as journeys to the spirit world. These weren't primitive superstitions. They were sophisticated understandings of consciousness that modern society has forgotten. But you, as a chosen one, are remembering. You're awakening to the truth that your dreams are not just entertainment for your sleeping mind. They are sacred. Communications from the highest levels of consciousness, designed to guide you toward your ultimate purpose and destiny. Your dreams operate on multiple levels simultaneously. The surface level might show you flying, falling, or being chased, but these are just the containers for deeper spiritual truths. Flying dreams aren't about defying gravity, they're about your soul remembering its unlimited nature. Falling dreams aren't about fear, they're about releasing control and trusting the divine. Plan. Water in dreams represents emotional and spiritual cleansing. When you dream of oceans, rivers, or rain, your soul is showing you areas where purification is needed or occurring. Animals represent your instinctual wisdom and connection to nature's intelligence. Each animal carries specific medicine and teachings that your soul needs to integrate. Numbers carry vibrational frequencies that align with cosmic timing. When you see repeating numbers in dreams, 111, 333, 777, these are activation codes from the universe, signaling that you're in alignment with divine timing. Colors vibrate at specific frequencies that activate different chakras and energy centers within you. Red awakens your root chakra and survival instincts, while purple activates your crown chakra and spiritual connection. The key is learning to feel beyond the literal imagery. What emotions arise? What sensations do you experience? Your body is a divine instrument, and it knows truth when it encounters it. That feeling of déjà vu, that sense of profound meaning, that emotional resonance, these are your soul's ways of confirming that you've received an important message. Sometimes the most powerful dreams are the simplest ones. A single image, a brief conversation, a fleeting feeling. These can carry more transformational power than elaborate, complex dream scenarios. Your soul doesn't need to create Hollywood productions to communicate with you. Often, the most profound truths come wrapped in the simplest packages. As a chosen one, your dreams often transcend personal guidance and tap into prophetic vision. You might dream of events before they happen, receive warnings about people or situations, or see glimpses of collective shifts in consciousness. This isn't coincidence. It's your soul's natural ability to access information beyond the constraints of linear time. Your prophetic dreams come in waves, often increasing during periods of global transformation or personal spiritual acceleration. Have you noticed your dreams becoming more intense, more vivid, more emotionally charged lately? This is because we're living in times of unprecedented spiritual awakening, and sensitive souls like yourself are receiving increased downloads of information. These visions can manifest in different ways. Sometimes you'll dream of specific events that later unfold exactly as you saw them. Other times, you'll receive symbolic representations of future possibilities, not fixed destinies, but potential timelines based on current collective consciousness. Your soul is showing you these possibilities so you can either prepare for them or help shift the collective energy toward more positive outcomes. Pay attention to dreams that feel different, more urgent, more real, more emotionally intense than your usual dreams. These often carry prophetic information. You might wake up with a strong feeling about someone you need to contact, a place you need to avoid, or a decision you need to make. Trust these impulses. Your soul is trying to guide you through the complex web of possibilities that surround us all. Sometimes these visions can feel overwhelming, especially when they show challenging or difficult events. But remember, you're not meant to carry this knowledge alone. You're part of a greater network of awakened souls, all receiving pieces of the cosmic puzzle. Your role isn't to prevent every negative outcome, but to hold the light and help others navigate these times with wisdom and grace. The prophetic gift comes with responsibility. Use this information wisely, with compassion and discernment. Share what needs to be shared, but always from a place of love and empowerment. Never fear or doom. When your soul has something crucial to communicate, it doesn't give up after one attempt. Recurring dreams are like spiritual alarm clocks, growing more intense until you finally pay attention and take action. These aren't random repetitions. They're escalating calls to awakening. Maybe you keep dreaming of a specific place you've never been, but it feels like home. This could be your soul showing you where you need to be for your next phase of growth. Perhaps you repeatedly dream of a particular person, someone from your past, a stranger, or even someone who seems familiar, but you can't place them. Your higher self might be preparing you for an important encounter or showing you aspects of yourself that need attention. The universe is patient but persistent. Each time the dream returns, it carries additional layers of meaning and urgency. The first occurrence might be gentle, almost whisper-soft, but if you don't pay attention, the dream will return with more intensity, more detail, more emotional charge. It's like your soul is turning up the volume until you finally hear the message. I've worked with people who had the same dream for years before they finally understood what their soul was trying to tell them. One woman kept dreaming of teaching children in a classroom, but she was a successful lawyer who had never considered education. After years of this recurring dream, she finally made the career change and discovered her true calling as a teacher. The dream stopped immediately because the message had been received and acted upon. The key is to journal these experiences immediately upon waking, before your logical mind can dismiss or distort the message. Keep a dream journal by your bedside and write down everything you remember, no matter how strange or insignificant it might seem. Look for patterns, recurring symbols, and emotional themes. Ask yourself, what is this dream asking me to do? What change is it calling me to make? What aspect of my life needs attention? Sometimes the answer isn't immediately clear, but by consistently recording and reflecting on these dreams, the message will eventually become undeniable. What you call nightmares are often your soul's most powerful teachers. These intense experiences force you to confront aspects of yourself or your life that need transformation. The universe doesn't send you anything you can't handle. It sends you exactly what you need to grow into your full power. Being chased in dreams often represents running from your own power or destiny. The thing chasing you isn't usually something external. It's an aspect of yourself that you've been avoiding or denying. Your shadow self, your repressed emotions, your unlived potential. These all can manifest as pursuers in your dreams. The solution isn't to run faster, but to turn around and face what's chasing you. Dark figures in dreams might represent suppressed aspects of your personality that need integration. We all have parts of ourselves that we've rejected or hidden away. Anger we don't want to feel, power we're afraid to claim, desires we think are inappropriate. But these shadow aspects contain tremendous energy and wisdom. When we integrate them consciously, they become sources of strength rather than sources of fear. Disasters or apocalyptic scenarios in dreams could be showing you old patterns or belief systems that need to die for your new self to be born. Sometimes our souls need to show us the complete destruction of our old ways of being before we're willing to embrace transformation. These dreams aren't predicting literal disasters. They're showing you internal earthquakes, floods of emotion, or fires of purification that are necessary for your spiritual evolution. The goal isn't to avoid these dreams, but to face them with courage and curiosity. When you wake up from a nightmare, instead of trying to forget it, ask yourself, what is this experience trying to teach me? How is my soul preparing me for greater strength and wisdom? What part of my life or myself needs to be transformed? Every nightmare overcome is an initiation past, bringing you closer to your true power. These dreams are actually gifts, even though they don't feel like it at the time. They're showing you that you're strong enough to face your fears, wise enough to learn from your shadows, and powerful enough to transform whatever needs to be changed in your life. Lucid dreaming is your soul's invitation to become a conscious co-creator with the divine. When you realize you're dreaming while still in the dream state, you've achieved a sacred balance between conscious awareness and spiritual receptivity. This is where true magic happens. In lucid dreams, you can directly communicate with your guides, explore past lives, visit other dimensions, and even practice manifesting your desires in the physical realm. You become both the dreamer and the dream, the seeker and the sought, the student and the teacher. This is consciousness at its most flexible and creative. The ability to lucid dream isn't just a fun party trick. It's a spiritual skill that can accelerate your growth and deepen your connection to divine guidance. When you're lucid in a dream, you can ask direct questions and receive immediate answers. You can request healing for yourself or others. You can practice new skills or rehearse challenging conversations. You can even work on healing past traumas by revisiting them with your current wisdom and strength. Start by setting clear intentions before sleep. As you're falling asleep, repeat a specific question or request for guidance. Ask to meet your spirit guides. Request insight into a particular challenge you're facing. Ask to be shown your next steps on your spiritual path. Your soul is always ready to provide answers. Lucid dreaming simply gives you conscious access to this eternal conversation. Reality checks throughout your waking day can help trigger lucidity in dreams. Ask yourself regularly, am I dreaming right now? Look at your hands, check digital clocks, or try to push your finger through your palm. In dreams, these things often behave strangely, which can trigger the realization that you're dreaming. But remember, the goal of lucid dreaming isn't control. It's conscious participation in the divine flow. Even when you're lucid, allow the dream to guide you. Ask questions, make requests, but remain open to whatever wisdom wants to emerge. Sometimes the most profound insights come when we surrender our agenda and allow the dream to teach us what we most need to learn. While universal symbols carry collective meaning, your soul also develops its own unique symbolic language based on your personal experiences, cultural background, and spiritual path. A red rose might represent love to most people, but to you, it might represent your grandmother's guidance from beyond the veil, especially if she always grew red roses in her garden. Pay attention to symbols that appear repeatedly in your dreams. Notice which ones trigger strong emotional responses. These are your soul's personal shorthand for communicating complex spiritual concepts. Over time, you'll develop an intimate relationship with your symbolic vocabulary that's as unique as your fingerprint. Your personal dream symbols often draw from your most meaningful life experiences. A childhood home might represent safety and innocence. A particular animal might represent qualities you admire or need to develop. Objects from your profession might symbolize your relationship with your life's work. Even seemingly random objects can carry deep personal meaning based on your unique associations and memories. Keep a dream symbol dictionary unique to your journey. Note not just what appears, but how it makes you feel, what memories it triggers, and what happens in your waking life after these symbols appear. This becomes your personal roadmap to divine communication. Over time, you'll notice patterns and connections that reveal the sophisticated communication system your soul has developed. For example, you might notice that every time you dream of water, major emotional changes occur in your life within the following weeks. Or perhaps dreams featuring birds always precede periods of spiritual freedom and expansion. These personal correlations are far more valuable than any generic dream dictionary because they're calibrated specifically to your soul's communication style. Don't be surprised if your symbolic language evolves over time. As you grow spiritually, your soul might introduce new symbols or modify the meaning of existing ones. This is natural and healthy. It shows that your consciousness is expanding and your communication with the divine is becoming more sophisticated. The key is to approach your dream symbols with curiosity rather than rigid interpretation. Ask yourself, what does this symbol mean to me personally? What feelings does it evoke? What memories or associations does it trigger? Trust your intuitive responses more than any external authority on dream meaning. The ultimate purpose of dream guidance isn't just understanding, it's transformation. Your dreams are calling you to live differently, to make choices aligned with your soul's purpose, to step into the fullness of who you're meant to be. This requires courage, because dream guidance often asks you to leave comfort zones and trust in unseen possibilities. When your dreams show you a new path, your logical mind will create 1,000 reasons why it's impossible. I don't have the money. I don't have the skills. People will think I'm crazy. But your soul knows better. Your soul sees the bigger picture, the divine timing, the support that will appear when you take the first step in faith. Start small. Make one choice today that honors your dream guidance. If your dreams have been showing you creative pursuits, spend 15 minutes today creating something. If they've been highlighting relationship issues, have one honest conversation. If they've been calling you toward a career change, research one possibility or update your resume. Small actions create momentum, and momentum creates miracles. Remember, you're not just living for yourself. As a chosen one, your alignment with your soul's purpose creates ripples that help awaken others. When you have the courage to follow your dreams, literally and figuratively, you give others permission to do the same. Your authenticity becomes a beacon of possibility for everyone around you. Sometimes dream guidance asks us to wait, to be patient, to trust divine timing. This can be just as challenging as being asked to take action. But even in periods of waiting, there's usually something you can do to prepare. Use this time to develop skills, heal old wounds, or strengthen your spiritual practices. The universe is often preparing you for something bigger than you can currently imagine. Trust the process, even when you can't see the whole picture. Your dreams are connected to a vast intelligence that sees far beyond your current perspective. What might seem like a detour or delay is often perfect positioning for opportunities you haven't even dreamed of yet. The most important thing is to maintain your connection to your dream guidance through consistent practice. Keep journaling, keep paying attention, keep asking questions. The more you honor this sacred communication, the clearer and more specific it becomes. Here's the ultimate truth that changes everything. Your dreams aren't separate from your waking life. They are your life. The boundaries between sleeping and waking, between dreaming and reality, are illusions created by limited consciousness. You are always dreaming, always receiving guidance, always connected to the infinite wisdom of your soul. Every moment of your existence is a dream within the greater dream of cosmic consciousness. When you truly understand this, you realize that you have the power to lucid dream your entire life. You can consciously co-create your reality by aligning with the divine guidance that flows through you constantly, not just when you're asleep. This is why some people seem to live magical lives where synchronicities flow like water and opportunities appear effortlessly. They've learned to live in conscious partnership with their soul's guidance. They've stopped fighting the current and started flowing with the divine intelligence that orchestrates all of existence. Think about it. What you call intuition is just waking dream guidance. Those gut feelings, sudden insights, and inexplicable knowings are the same divine communication system that operates in your sleep, just translated into waking consciousness. The symbols become synchronicities, the emotional guidance becomes intuitive feelings, the prophetic visions become inspired hunches about the future. This is your activation moment, chosen one. Right now, as you hear these words, your soul is downloading new levels of awareness. You're remembering who you truly are, not just a human having spiritual experiences, but a divine being having a human experience. Your dreams have been preparing you for this moment of recognition. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself through your unique perspective. Your dreams are not messages from some external source. They are communications from your own divine nature, your higher self, your connection to the infinite intelligence that creates and sustains all of existence. This changes everything. When you truly understand that you are both the dreamer and the dream, you step into your power as a conscious creator. You stop being a victim of circumstances and become a co-author of your reality. You stop waiting for life to happen to you and start actively participating in the cosmic dance of creation. Your dreams have been training you for this moment, teaching you the language of symbols, developing your intuitive abilities, strengthening your connection to divine guidance. Now, it's time to take everything you've learned in the dream realm and apply it to your waking life. With the same trust, openness, and sense of magical possibility. If this message has awakened something deep within your soul, if you feel the truth resonating in every cell of your being, then you are ready to join the conscious dreamers who are reshaping reality itself. Like this video, to send a signal across the quantum field that you're ready to receive more divine downloads. Share in the comments below. What's the most powerful dream message you've ever received? How did it change your path? Your story might be exactly what another awakening soul needs to hear right now. We're building a community of conscious dreamers here, and your experience adds to the collective wisdom we're creating together. And if you're ready to continue receiving these transmissions from the divine, subscribe and activate the notification bell. You're not just subscribing to a channel, you're joining a frequency, a vibration, a community of chosen ones who are remembering their true power and purpose. Remember, dear chosen one, every night when you close your eyes, you're not just going to sleep. You're returning home to the realm where all possibilities exist, where your soul speaks freely, and where the universe conspires to guide you toward your highest destiny. Your dreams are love letters from the divine, roadmaps to your purpose, and activations of your unlimited potential. Sweet dreams, divine dreamer, your next download awaits.